Felicity from GetYourRockOut here with a couple of the guys from Logan. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Very well, very well.
And you've only just got here, so actually you've not seen the festival at all.
No, we've seen nothing. We've seen the inside of our chalet and the inside of the press area, and that's pretty much it.
Have you enjoyed it so far? Has it been good fun?
It's been one of the best days of my life so far.
And you guys are playing in just a couple of hours' time, which is really exciting. Have the pre-gig nerves kicked in, or are you still just really excited?
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm really, really nervous. We're debuting some new material tonight, and we've not played at this particular festival for 3 years. So, is anyone going to care? You know, what's going to happen? We don't know. It's going to be a bit of a surprise. And I've got a really bad throat infection just now, so my singing's going to be a way to pot. I'm only the backing vocalist though, thankfully. But yeah, all in all, I'm shitting myself.
So maybe we'll replace the chair once this interview is over. Just casually push it to one side.
No nerves for me. I'm never nervous before shows. No. Just about to get right on stage, then I get a little bit nervous. But no, I'm totally confident.
Maybe
totally
there's been a couple of shows where you were almost been sick before we walked on stage.
Yeah, you've made that up. Definitely made that up.
And so the new material, is this literally the first time you've ever played it?
It's the first time we'll have played there's one song that's been in our set for about a year that's on the record that's been played today as well. It's called Resurrect Me. People will know that one. And there's 4 others that no one has ever heard before until now. So that's always good fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's good fun to test them out and see what people think, you know.
Yeah. And how similar are they to the old material?
I think it's still Logan. You would hear it and you would still say that's Logan, but they're a lot fresher sounding, a lot more upbeat, a bit more positivity around them. So there's new tracks. One of the new tracks tonight is heavier than anything we've ever done, and on the record there's ballads that are more kind of ballady than anything we've ever done. So the feedback we're getting from the small number of people that have heard it has been really, really good.
There's a couple of lineup changes in the band, and the new lead guitar player Max just brings a kind of new dimension to things. You know, he's got like, doesn't he? I want to say blues, but I don't want to say, you know, I mean, he's kind of got this kind of bluesy tone, and it just injected the band with a kind of totally new feel, I think. But as Mick says, it's still Logan. Yeah, it's still Logan, no doubt about it.
And has he been involved in the writing then?
Yeah, he's the song that Mick was just describing is the heaviest thing we've ever done. Is one that Max actually wrote. Yeah, and we've all been involved in kind of putting our finishing touches on the demos that Mickey and Kenny, the singer, wrote together. You know.
Yeah. It's been a good process. I think like. You wouldn't be human if you weren't worried, but when we got the new guys in and our management as well, we let them hear, because Kenny and I wrote like 30 songs over 18 months, and when you're nervous letting people hear them, and we were happy with the demos, but what the guys have added during the recording process have really fleshed them out. Like our young drummer Callum was UK Drummer of the Year last year, and he's crazy good, you know what I mean, he's frightening, so he's added so much. Like just on his own, he added so much. Max has brought so much to it. So the demos that Kenny and I had, with Steph, Callum, and Max, they've just grown again. I'm really, really proud of everything. Really excited about it. But to get back to your initial point, it's still Logan.
And you're feeling confident with the new lineup changes, and you're feeling settled now. I mean, you seem to be talking as though you're sounding really together with it.
To me, it's just like it's what it's always been. You know what I mean? It's the guys in the band now are my best friends. You know, it's amazing. It's really, really cool. So once again, I know, sorry.
It's getting a bit emotional for this time of the afternoon.
The lineup changes. I think if we scoured the country up and down, left and right, we couldn't have got better guys.
Well, that's what you want. So it's really, really good to hear. And yeah, you've been recording some new material. When do you have a vague release date in mind?
It's going to be the first quarter of next year. We would say probably loosely. Hopefully sooner the better. But yeah, I reckon by the summer of next year, certainly we should have something out. We think the songs are recorded. We've recorded 15 tracks. Probably going to pick 10 or 11 for the record. We've pretty much picked them, haven't we, really? Yeah. And it's about 95% done. It's just little finishing touches with guitar work and maybe some vocal stuff like that. But we were listening to it on the way down last night in the van, and it's just it's great to hear the finished product, or almost finished product. You know, it's really exciting to hear it. So.
Yeah. I would just add, I'd like to be sooner than summer 2014.
Yeah. That was me being kind of conservative.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, sooner the better, of course. It's pretty much ready, so yeah.
No, it sounds as though you're in a really, really good place with all the new material, and that's really fantastic to hear.
We're back here in March for the AOR, and I would like to think things would be a lot more transparent then for everyone. We've got some good stuff to tell people, but just in the development stages at the moment, so it's another few months and we'll be ready to lay the plan out. But we don't even know what it is ourselves at the moment. But I can assure you it's going to be excellent.
No, well, we'll really look forward to that. And no, I think AWR is just going to be an incredible festival as well. I think. Did you guys make it down there last year at all?
We didn't, unfortunately. We didn't. The last gig we were at was Hard Rock Hill 2010, and since then we've not really done the festival circuit at all.
It was cold, very cold AWR last year, but it's being held here this year
Yeah,
instead
this is
next
much
year.
nicer
As it
venue.
were.
The shadows are good, yeah, it's good, it's nice, yeah.
It's all good.
How exciting!
It's very, very exciting, yeah.
And so basically, now you've kind of got the material you're happy with, you've got the lineup you're happy with. Is the plan basically just to tour and gig and gig?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think with any band, the goal, the ultimate dream would just be everywhere all the time, and then reality will probably fall somewhere short of that. But you know, it's a compromise. But we're aiming for the stars, and you reach where you reach. You know, that's kind of the plan.
And you've recently had some support slots with Gun confirmed up as well.
Yeah.
Just one, yeah. We're supporting them in Glasgow at the ABC. I think we were asked to do the entire tour, but just couldn't work it out. But we're doing the Glasgow show, which will be fantastic. You know, 2 Glasgow bands in Glasgow ABC. That'll be really good fun. That's Friday the 13th of December.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good date for it.
yeah. Totally.
Should be good. 2 big Glasgow bands playing in Glasgow. It's going to be a good night. Really, really looking forward to it.
Are you big fans of Gun anyway?
Yeah, I mean, I can remember listening to Gun like before I even played guitar. You know, back and to be over the course of the years, 2 Glasgow bands have played a few shows together, and the drummer from Gun wears a Logan t-shirt on stage quite a lot, which is quite cool. So it's like we've kind of gravitated around each other, and they're a band from Glasgow who really made it big in their day. So they're an inspiration to us, and we're delighted to be playing with them.
They're actually one of the first bands I ever saw live. I moved here from South Africa. Yeah, I moved from South Africa in '97, and I went to Tea in the Park that year, and they were on the main stage early on in the day. So one of the first, because I'd never been to really any gigs when I was growing up, because I grew up in South Africa. So that's kind of funny how it all comes full circle. But yeah, I saw them at Tea in the Park '97, and yeah, good band.
It's a very small world, isn't it, kind of music-wise?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really,
Music
really is.
industry's a very small world, yeah, very.
And so what else does next year hold for you guys? I mean, you're going to have the album release. Is there anything else kind of dates-wise that you're in the process of confirming?
Well, we're looking, obviously, we want to do pretty much all the festivals we can. We want to be touring. As I don't know if Steph said, we recorded more songs than we actually are going to put out now. So we may look at the idea of putting out an EP 4 or 5 months after the album. We may not. Basically, everything's on the table, and we're open to doing whatever we can.
So really, I mean, 2014 is going to be the year.
That's the year of Logan. Yeah, we hope so. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's the plan.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat today. It has been an utter pleasure. And yeah, really look forward to seeing you later and back here in March.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.